A tough 3 weeks, but the boys put in a great performance against a side that was in form and experienced and talented, and came away with a really strong win.
Yeah, it's really pleasing. We thought we made a few steps in the right direction last week as well, but didn't get the results. So, short break, lost a man early. It was a pretty good effort.
Had your chances, certainly in the first half, to be in front, but you went into the break behind. But that third quarter was probably certainly as well as you played in the last month, and close to the best you've played probably all season.
Yeah, look, I thought we started really well and didn't take our chances, and then gave up a couple of probably soft goals. But look, certainly after half time, I thought third quarter our pressure and tackling really lifted, and we were able to get some goals on the turnover. But yeah, it's the best footy we've played for a quarter for a while.
The pressure that you put on them and your attack on the footy was certainly a step up on the last few weeks, and you probably were harder at the footy than they were, and that's probably a big reason why you ended up winning.
Yeah, look, I guess it's an area that we've been trying to work on a lot. I guess the pleasing thing is, younger players, Dragovic, and was probably a leader in that area with his physicality, and certainly some of the more experienced players certainly lifted as well. But I thought we were pretty even performance, and certainly when our tackling and our pressure's up, probably makes it a lot easier for the back line, and obviously gives the forwards a quick chance to score too.
Speaking of forwards, James Sellers probably had a quiet couple of weeks, but he was marking well and kicking goals again today, and makes a big difference when he's able to do that.
Yeah, look, he looked really dangerous for most of the day today. And to be fair, the last couple of weeks, the forwards probably haven't got great supply, and the ball hasn't been coming in too well. But he certainly competed really hard last week, and it was pleasing for him to get his hands on it and kick a couple today.
Corey Dell'Olio, his best game as well, and he really tore the game over in that third quarter.
Yeah, he's a quality small, quality player. Certainly knows where the goals are and how to kick them, and finished really well. So, he's had obviously a tough summer and tough lead in, having to sit out a few games. So I think he's just starting to get up and going and getting the run in his legs. So, we look forward to seeing more of that in the second half of the year.
You mentioned Dragovic before. His second league game in 5 days, and his attack on the contest was fantastic. And Peniza in his second game as well, until Brendan Lee went off. I think just before three-quarter time, he kept him really quiet as well.
Yeah, it was really pleasing. It's pretty hard. You've sort of only got 3-4 day break. It was pretty hot on Monday, and they had probably had a couple extra days. But it shows that if you're not willing to let the game go, that it doesn't really matter what break you've got. You can hang in, and probably the last 10 minutes we were pretty much out in our feet. But we hung in. So.
What do you know about Ben Saunders' ankle at this stage?
Pretty good. He rolled his ankle. He should be okay, I think.
Yep. The bye probably helps that as well, given that he's got 2 weeks to try to get up.
Yeah, I think so. He's pretty positive, so we'll just wait and see how he pulls up.
How tough have the last 3 weeks been, obviously, after such a good start to the year, and how important and how good of a feeling is it to get this win?
Oh, look, it's always important to have a win, especially for the players. They've worked hard and haven't got the reward the last few weeks. But I guess the Swans game we really didn't play well at all, so we're really disappointed. Subi game, they were clearly too good for us on the day. Last week we probably played 90% of the game pretty well and let ourselves down for small patches. So we think it's been coming, but today was probably just pretty gritty performance.
How do you approach the bye now? What do you do over the next 2 weeks?
Yeah, look, we'll train Tuesday, Thursday. Players will have the weekend off next week, and then reset on the Monday, ready to take on Peel.
Sounds good, thank you.
No worries, thanks.